Hey guys, welcome back. So, finally broke down and bought a brand new lantern. This one, the Coleman model 285A, advertises 861 lumens and about 7 hours of runtime on high. So, it's not a bad looking lantern. I'm not crazy about the gray color, but that's Coleman's thing for anything that's dual fuel. So even though this doesn't have any more runtime than my other one that I was using the other day, at least this one can run gasoline, so I'm coming out a little bit cheaper on that. And I also got tired of dealing with other people's wear that they put on lanterns, so I figured I'd buy one new, put my own wear on it. I've seen a couple other videos online of people trying to start these things up, and I haven't really seen a good comprehensive one that was easy to follow. So hopefully this will be easy to follow. So stay tuned. Okay guys, the first thing that you got to do whenever you get your new lantern is you got to put mantles on it. This particular one takes the number 21 mantles. Move this globe and set that aside. Right there. Now they come with a 2-pack of mantles in the box. I have a 4-pack right here just in case, because Coleman mantles aren't the best. Some of them don't survive being burned in, but anyways, what you do, these are just like little tiny baby socks. And you just slip these over the end of your burner tube here. There's like a little lip where the string should go around, and you just tie them on. Just a simple overhand knot works just fine. There's no special knot. Whenever you get both of them tied on, you trim the excess string here. And I have some little scissors on my Swiss Army knife that work great for that. Do the other side. It's important to note that if you ever get a hole in one of these mantles, you should change them out. Even though it'll still burn, what you can't see is that there's an invisible super hot flame that shoots out of those the holes in the mantle, and it can actually damage your globe. You don't want that to happen. There you go. Okay. Alright. Now we got the mantles tied on. Next thing to do is burn them in. All that is lighten up the mantles. They're going to start smoking, and you just burn them down to ash. So to do that, got my handy Coleman wind resistant lighter. Once these things get going, they'll kind of take off on their own. is a very important step. You want to make sure you always do this, because if not, you're going to get a whole lot of flames whenever you try to start this thing up. But this is going to burn for a couple minutes. Whenever it's done, we'll come back. Alright, these are still burning down to ash. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but right there, there's a hole in the mantle. And that sucks. That mantle is no good. It did not survive being burned in. And that's one problem that Coleman mantles have. They're just not very durable. So I gotta swap out that one mantle. That's why I always buy the 4-packs. Because usually there's always one or two that fails. Alright, now that these are burned in, they are white and kind of ashy looking. Next step is to fuel it up. So we know this is already cooled off and everything. These come with these neat little funnels that help out. There we go. Now you can use either Coleman camp fuel or gasoline with these because they are dual fuel. And I like to use one of these doohickeys here. Just makes things easier. Because these are hard to pour if you ever try to use one. Just go slow. Takes about 2 pints of fuel. Yeah, even though I got this one mainly just to run gasoline in it. For the first test, I'm going to use Coleman fuel. Seems like that's going to be good. Okay. Next step, lighting procedure. Alright, the next step to pump it up, you want to give it at least 30 pumps. So, do that. Use your pump assembly. Give it about a quarter turn or so to the left. Put your thumb over that hole and just start pumping. Alright guys, the next step is to actually light it. To do that, I usually take off the vent. That way, if it flames up, you don't get soot and everything all over your vent. So, I'm going to take the globe off too. We don't need it for this. Alright, the next step, actually light it. Do that, get your lighter on there. Turn the fuel valve to the fully open position. And that happens. There we go. See, like I said, it's normal for it to flame up a little bit. If it does it more than just a little bit, you've got a problem. Now that it looks like it wants to start up efficiently, give it a couple more pumps. Okay. And there you go. Now you want to replace your globe and your vent hood. For this, actually, I have a different globe. This is a Timber Creek steel mesh globe, and the benefit of this is it won't break nearly as easily as your glass globe. It also fits a little bit better on here too. Let me get that on there. Place your vent hood. Poke out there. Okay. Perfect. So as you see, you do lose a little bit of your light whenever you go with a mesh globe. But as I said, the benefit is longevity. So I'm going to let this run for a little while and just make sure everything's going to be okay with it. If it starts sputtering and acting weird, what you can do is to clean out the generator tip, turn your fuel adjustment knob to the off position, and then back to the on position. And that cleans out the orifice in the tip of the generator. There it is, guys. The Coleman Model 285A.